Alright guys, welcome back. This is Strange to Society and we're doing Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. Okay, so let's get back into that game. In the previous game we completed the home world, the home area for the Artisan world, and then we did Stone Hill. So now, let's go to Dark Hollow. Okay, every world that we're going to go to has, most of the times it has its own gimmick, and it has different amounts of treasure and all kinds of things to collect. This one, I mean, it's a nighttime level, but don't let that intimidate you. It's actually not that bad. Let's see. We have only 100 gems and 3 dragons to rescue here and no eggs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so quick look around. Always look around the area where you start in to make sure. Okay, these guys have shields. Now, as long as the shield is in front of them, you cannot flame them. So, if they have the shield in front of them, or if they have armor plating, you have to charge them, just like that. Okay. We have little frogs here. These are the animal creatures, the health creatures for this world. So, if you ever run low on health, you can flame a frog. You mean people. Okay, anyway, let's see. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have a key chest up here, so we need to go find a key. Ooh, there's a big guy. Let me see. I'm gonna do the example. Boom. Yeah, see, he just got smashed. Can't smash him, so what we have to do is flame him. Just like that, and he falls over. Poof. Okay, back to the gym. Alright, so we'll get, 2 guys. What's real fun is if you get guys lined up in a row, and you just bam, bam, just like that. Okay. Oh, that's satisfying. You get like 4 guys in a row, and you get them all at once. That can be very satisfying. But anyway, let's rescue our first dragon, who is Albin.
Oh, it's you! I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Okay, I already figured that out. At least I already told our audience that. So you guys, you can ignore him for now. Because, and you'll see a lot of the times you'll get hints from people. See, look at him. Chases a butterfly and eats it, now he's yellow. So you'll get hints from dragons long after you already should have figured out that tip. If you got to that dragon before that tip, or if you got to that dragon without figuring out that tip, I don't know. A little funky there. Oh, I guess I didn't need to jump up there. Okay, so now we got split path. Let's go up here. See, this is where it gets a little tricky because we got guys that we can... Oh. Now, see, this is funny because the enemies interact in fun ways. Like, that guy just ran behind this guy for protection. So we gotta flame that guy, and now we can charge him. And you'll see that a lot. Some of the environment is interactable too. Like these little campfires, we can go ahead and flame, and they'll just burst right up. Okay, so let's jump up here. These few gems, we got more big guys, more... Yeah, see, they both ran behind the big guy for protection. You will get guys that will have like firearms and other means to attack you. It does start getting a little more difficult the further you get along, and actually some levels are a lot difficult too. Okay, so we got another life. Doing good there. We got 7 lives. Okay, let's go ahead and jump up here. Back up these steps. You'd think they would have made some kind of mechanic for Spyro to be able to, like, just walk up some steps. No, gotta have the giant steps. Spyro cannot just simply walk up. I'm actually going to go down here for a sec. Hold on. Because I think the other way is where I want to go. And this is an alternate. Oh, big guy. Okay, big guy with metal on the front. Cannot charge him, but you can flame his butt. Alright, literally flame his butt. That's how that works. Go ahead and get this. Now, the one thing about these guys, though, is if you charge them, they won't hurt you. They'll just... well, okay. He would have bounced me back, but I got him right as he was turning around. So those particular big guys won't hurt you if you do that. So. Okay, so we got another dragon down here. It's good to come down here first. Let's rescue Oswin.
Spyro, want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, Your secret's safe with me.
Okay, there's something I haven't talked about yet. If you press and hold the triangle button, you'll zoom in right behind Spyro's head, and now you have free reign to look around. This actually can be a very helpful thing when trying to find ledges, secret gems, all that. Oh, hey, here's the key. Look at that. Okay, so now we can go open that chest, and I think we'll do that before we move on to the other area, but let's get these gems, especially that one, all the way to the end just to find out you're missing one gem. That can be very, very annoying. So it looks like we got everything in here, so let's go get that key chest. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so we're charging up here. Oh, there's so much to talk about this game. What haven't I covered yet? You know, I think I started to talk about this last time, and then I really didn't get to it. These are the kind of games that I just so enjoyed so much when I was a kid. I loved the collecting of things, just trying to find all the little secrets, Easter eggs, stuff like that. And games like this, like Spyro, Mario 64, games like that, I loved playing them. Even though they were short, and I play longer games now like Fable and Mass Effect, but these games are still just highlights, and I love to come back to them. They're so much fun. I have Mario 64 memorized. I don't know if I'll play that for this channel or not. I'm sure that game's one of those that have been played to death. I mean, this is fun to me, and it's not. I don't play games for the challenge, getting the high score or anything like that. I just play games to have fun, and this in particular is one of those casual games that you can just sit down and play and just enjoy yourself. Let's rescue Darius.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with a club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Once again, we already figured that out. But anyway, here's the return home portal. Oh wait, are we almost done? Man, I've been talking so long. Let's see. That should be... Are you serious? I'm missing one gem. I am missing one gem somewhere. Oh, come on. Did I not just get done talking about this? Okay. Well, we have a gem to go find. So, let's get to that. Anyway, so I love these collection games. These games are just what I grew up with. And, okay, here it is. Not too far away. Very good. Okay. There we go. Kill that frog. Anyway, so I can't get enough of these games, and it's upsetting to me that we don't have more games like this anymore. It's hard to find games like this anymore, and just the fun, quirky characters. I mean, this game has such humor in it. You're going to see as we come across more and more enemies. I mean, you get in this first world, and these guys are terrified of you, and they run away. We were in that world where the smaller guys ran behind the big guys. You're gonna see a lot of funny stuff these enemies do as we get to them, and just games today just kind of lack that anymore, and it's sad to see. Let's get this guy. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our next world, which is down here. I'm going to ignore that guy for now, because once again, I have all the gems in here, so I don't need to kill all these guys. Okay, so let's head to Town Square. Anyway, I love stories in games. That's one of the reasons why Mass Effect is one of my favorite games of all time. And these, a game like Spyro doesn't have, very deep story or anything like that, but it's still, it's fun and it's quirky. And there is some story to it. You have Nasty Gnorc. By the way, if you're wondering what a Gnorc is, Gnorc, it's a mix between a gnome and an orc. So that's how they came up with that. And then they just put Nasty and put the G in front of it, just to make it, look funny. But anyway, let's rescue Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Okay, so, we have bulls now, which probably a good idea to flame those instead of charge them. Let's look and see what we have. We have 200 gems, 4 dragons, and 1 egg to collect So let's go ahead and get through that. Anyway, what was I talking about before I rescued Nils? Oh darn it. Okay, anyway, this level really starts showing you where it gets more creative with the game mechanics, like gliding. You're going to see that there's going to be some gliding challenges, like secret gems to find that are a little out of the way and not obvious at all. And you're going to see in a later level called Treetops, another gimmick that is very hard to get. Anyway, this is a kind of chest. You can bump it and a gem will come up. You can flame it and a gem will come up. Basically what you want to do is either or, just get that gem to come up, then jump into the gem, and that's how you collect it. And of course the color of the chest on top determines what... Sorry, hold on. Almost forgot something. I just heard eyes blinking, so that means there's extra life around here somewhere. But anyway, so, you know, and I do enjoy the story on this. They did build a little bit of a world. If you actually read the instruction manual, like all old games, there is some decent story to it. Basically, the dragons didn't like Nasty Nork. He was causing a lot of problems, so they banished him. And one day, they were talking to a news reporter, I guess, and then Nasty...
Oh, the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Oh, did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
Yeah, someone already told us that. But anyway, so Nasty, he learned a couple spells while he was out. The first spell was turning enemies into... or turning gems into enemies, excuse me. And that's why we're doing this. And then also to turn dragons into crystal statues. And then so he got his revenge. See, look at that. You got a bull chasing a matador. I mean, come on. Look at that. The matador's just scared to death running away from it. That's like, ow! Hey, that was very nice. Okay, let's get all these. Here's our return home portal. Don't want to jump into that yet. So, Nasty, after hearing what some of the dragons were saying about him, got upset and turned all the dragons into crystals. Okay? Except for Spyro, who I guess was goofing off that day. In the manual, it says he was playing hooky. So he didn't turn into crystal, and now it's up to him to go beat up Nasty.
Did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
Okay, anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to get something out and rescuing all these dragons. It's interrupting me, and it's very rude of these guys, and I don't like it. Anyway. Okay, so, here's our first jumping puzzle type thing. So you gotta jump off of there and fly over there. See? Not all that obvious. Okay. Ooh, this guy. This guy's a pain because you gotta run by bottomless pits, which is never fun. And the bad thing is if you don't catch... Oh, I got him first try. Thank goodness, because that guy can be annoying to chase down, because he eventually gets to a spot. He'll run all the way over here, jump off the edge, go down to the bottom, then you have to go down to the bottom and do this whole thing, try and find your way back up, and it's just a pain going after that guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these gems while I'm over here. Do this and not run off. Okay, those. Okay, so we got that. Anyways, where was it? Story. Right. One of the things that gets me is Spyro eventually rescues all these dragons, and there's like 80 dragons. Now, he had nothing to do... Oh, sorry, hold on, 1 second. Alright, I keep getting interrupted. This is a new thing, and what you do is you flame it 3 times to get the thing spinning fast enough that eventually it will just fly off. Okay, so let's go. We got them. And what do we have left? We have 12? One more dragon, which is right in front of us. 12 gems. Okay, so we gotta find those two. But anyway, it is up to the smallest dragon among the
Thank you
group.
for releasing me.
Thor, that's all you had to say. Thor, and that's all you had to say, and probably the wimpiest voice in this whole game. But anyway, man, that's messed up. But anyway, so it's up to Spyro, the purple dragon, to rescue all the dragons, rescue all the eggs, and take care of nasty Nork. Not any of the dragons will lift a finger to help as soon as you release them. All they'll do is give you tips. That is something I have a problem with. Anyway, I'm low on health, so let me get these guys, get my health back. And also something you notice, like, I never, thought about it until my most recent playthrough. There is not a single female in this whole game, as far as voice actors. I mean, you have these fairies, but none of them talk to you. So they're all males. All male dragons. Makes you wonder where those eggs come from. But anyway. Yeah, you won't see any female characters until the second game. And even then, it's not many. But, okay, so let's find these last 12 gems wherever they're hidden. But anyway, so you have this tiny dragon, and it's up to him. It doesn't really ever get explained that he's a special dragon or anything. I mean, that's when the legend of Spyro comes in, and so he's a special purple dragon. There's only so many of them born. But, one every 10 generations, and they can do so many things. But it's not really explained in these games. So, I don't know, it's just one of those things where they expect the smallest dragon to take care of all this on his own, even though he's freed everybody. It's just one of those weird concepts, but hey, you know what? It's a game. Don't question game logic. That's what you gotta learn. And we have our 200 gems. So let's go back and go ahead and get out of this level. Okay, where are we at? And where was it? Up these stairs? Right. So anyway, that is just a couple things to think about. Next time we're going to take out the last 2 levels of this area of this world, the Artisan's world. And yeah, we're almost done. I mean, we're almost done the first world. We have 1 more level and then the boss. And there's only 6 worlds in the game, and they're all structured pretty the same. Every world has 3 main stages, 1 special stage, which I'll be showing off next time, and then the boss. And that's it. So we're going to get through this pretty quick. But anyway, let's go to... let's go ahead and open it up. I'll show you right now. Every world has what is known as a flight level. See, this whole time Spyro's been able to glide, but if he goes into a special level, he actually flies the whole time and has to collect certain things. Now the thing is, in these first 2 worlds, the flight levels are hidden pretty well. And there's actually gimmicks in order to get them open. And you don't even discover that until like the 3rd or 4th world when you free a dragon and he'll give you a tip on how to unlock this. And I don't know if you'd ever figure this out on your own, just messing around. What you have to do... Oh, by the way, Spyro does not like water. If you land in water, he gets hurt. But anyway, is you have to jump on each one of these stones here in this pond. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and right there. Okay. And it didn't work. Why didn't it work? What happened? Let me do that. That. Maybe it's because I fell into the water the first time. Oh, come on. What the heck? Okay, what you're supposed to do is jump on these 5 platforms. As far as I know, there wasn't... Okay, well, that worked for whatever reason. Anyway, once you've jumped on all 5 platforms, that wall comes down, and here is our flight level. And we'll talk more about that in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Please let me know. Next time, like I said, we're going to take on this flight level and then the boss, and then we're going to move on to the next world. We're getting through this game pretty fast. So, anyway, this has been Strange to Society. Let's playing Spyro the Dragon, and I'll catch you guys next time.